Isaiah Thomas on the Suns shipping him to Boston. It's like they gave me a Christmas gift.
What's going on now? Look at the intensity on Clarence face.
The Boston Celtics continue their 5-game West Coast road trip on Sunday afternoon, following up a blowout victory over their scuffling longtime rivals, the Los Angeles Lakers, with a trip to the desert to take on the Phoenix Suns. Part of the Suns' promotional effort to generate interest in the contest. Signs depicting star Celtics point guard Isaiah Thomas.
On one hand, that makes plenty of sense. Why wouldn't you promote the opportunity to see a two-time All-Star and one of the NBA's leading scorers live in person when he comes to Arizona? And that's when you remember why this is Thomas' only local appearance of this season, because the Suns had him under contract, but traded him to Boston at the 2015 trade deadline in a flurry of deals that also shipped lead guard Goran Dragic to the Miami Heat while importing Brandon Knight from the Milwaukee Bucks, landed former Rookie of the Year Michael Carter-Williams in Milwaukee, and sent the Los Angeles Lakers' top 5 protected 2015 first-round pick to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Let's just say that Thomas found the promotional effort a bit curious. From Steve Bulpett of the Boston Herald.
They didn't put me on a billboard when I was playing for the Suns, he said before the Celts worked out here yesterday. So I guess that's cool. I don't know. I mean, I definitely wanted to be on a billboard when I was here, but it is what it is. It worked out for the best. Thomas truly understands and believes that. Traded to the Celts in February of his first year with Phoenix, he is well aware he landed in the right place. And when he was jokingly asked if he's still mad at the Suns for trading him, a slight smile creased Thomas' face and he said, "Yeah, I don't think about that anymore. I was only here for a couple of months, so I thank them for trading me. I thank them with all my heart. It's like they gave me a Christmas gift. They sent me away. So I thank them. But I don't use it as motivation. I wasn't really here long enough to be able to, I guess, use that as motivation. I treat it like another game."
Sure. Another game. Against the team that, given its choice of 3 all-star caliber point guards to build around, didn't choose him. No fodder for extra motivation there, especially not for the 5'9" triggerman who was picked last in the 2011 NBA draft and who never stops finding fuel for the fire in the denigration of his height or his Mr. Irrelevant status. None at all.
Back in the summer of 2014, the Suns, and especially general manager Ryan McDonough, looked like absolute geniuses. On the heels of a stunning 2013-14 season that saw them wildly outperform preseason expectations that they'd be one of the league's worst teams, riding the two-point guard attack of Dragic and Bledsoe under head coach Jeff Hornacek to stay in the playoff race until the very end of the season, McDonough seemed to have pulled off a flat-out heist, reaching a 4-year, $27 million agreement with Thomas in restricted free agency, then guaranteeing he'd get his man by swinging a sign-and-trade with the Sacramento Kings, who preferred to get assets, center Alex Oriaki and a trade exception, rather than matching the offer.
For the low cost of just under $7 million per year, it looked like McDonough had all but ensured that Phoenix could always keep 2 dynamic on- and off-ball scoring threats on the court at the same time, ratcheting up the relentlessness of an attack that had already ranked among the league's 10 best in points scored per possession. Before long, though, the Suns' 3-headed attack had begun to implode, as the 3 all-star caliber lead guards bristled at the sacrifices required to make room for one another, especially as it became clear that Phoenix was closer to the rebuilding team many expected them to be in the fall of 2013 than the near-playoff team they were in the spring of 2014.